Hey everyone, Matty here. Welcome to the r/Indieheads podcast. I am your host. As I already said, my name is Matty, aka Recon IG, aka MC Bright is my dad. On today's podcast, we have
Jeremiah the Thug Ogle.
Nick, we have repeats.
AJ, you know who I am.
He's the gay hobo. Guys.
the gay hobo.
The one and only.
The one.
The one and only. Okay, so before we get into the news, how have we all been this week?
You know,
I was
I
worried
have a
until I
nice
came on
story
this
to tell you
stupid
guys
podcast.
about how I'm
about
feeling.
to fuck Jeremiah in Hearthstone.
Oh,
So, on Sunday, my mom was like vomiting, and I was like, well darn, my mom is throwing up. That sucks. I'm sorry, Mom.
God, what an outlandish reaction did that have?
And then,
What a
and then on Tuesday, I went into work, right?
uh-huh.
And like, I came into work, and then my stomach started doing like somersaults, and my head started doing somersaults, right? And I was like, boss, I can't do this. And he's like, alright, Jeremiah, go home. And so I went home. And then I started puking my guts out. It was
God.
horrible. From like
Ugh.
4 to 12, sorry. I just like, everything that went inside me went right back out. It was horrible. Like, I started vomiting bile, and it was just like, blah, right? So that was like Tuesday. And then on Wednesday I was in bed all day. And I was super weak, and I was super fatigued because I just like vomited my guts out a lot, right? And then I tried to eat a lot last night for some reason. Because I hadn't eaten in a while. I was really hungry. But my stomach was like really small apparently because like I hadn't eaten anything. And so I ate Chipotle last night. And then it was delicious, right? And it was like the greatest thing of my life. And I was just like, oh, this is amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized that like, because I hadn't eaten anything, my stomach was like not ready for the Chipotle. And so when I woke up this morning, I tried to go to the gym. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do productive things with myself. And then I tried to do things, but like the Chipotle was still in me. And it hadn't digested.
I have a follow-up story.
So that
God.
was me this week.
Okay, what's your follow-up story? AJ.
About 10 minutes ago, I just walked to Chipotle, got a burrito and chips and guacamole. I ate the burrito in about 5 minutes flat, and for the entirety of I'm going to be working on my chips. So, fun fact.
Cool.
I have a story too. About 4 minutes ago, I started listening to two nerds talk about eating burritos and getting sick at work, and it was a really great way to spend my time. So, I forgot what I was going to do originally. Maybe
I could have made my story a lot more graphic than it was.
Okay, I've never had Chipotle, so...
It's pretty good.
I feel like he's saying that so you can like get a reaction out of everybody that loves Chipotle here.
That's true. I was trying to see if anyone would react.
Here, I'll just say what you thought was going to happen.
Because there's no Chipotle in my...
You don't
okay,
have
shit.
Chipotle? It's the best food ever.
You've never had Chipotle? It's the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy of Mexican restaurants.
Oh my
It's
god,
pretty much
I
what it
love Chipotle.
Like, you joke about
my
that,
life.
but...
Okay, this is not the Chipotle sponsored podcast.
This is overrated, and white people might enjoy eating.
Okay, fuck it.
They are exactly the same.
God damn it, guys, we're going off the rails. Okay, we gotta get on the news. I regret saying what's been happening in our life because we need to get to the news. Okay, so first news event is there's a couple album announcements this week. So the first one was Built to Spill, Untethered Moon, which is coming out April 15th.
So probably be coming out like in a few days because of how many of those.
Oh yeah, all those leaks. I want to save that for when we have Fantano on. We're gonna save that for Fantano.
No more talking about leaks, guys.
Is that actually...
I mean, we can talk about albums leaking, but we can't go into detail about it.
No leaks.
It'll probably leak like 2 months early. Okay, Unknown Mortal Orchestra, Multi-Love, which is coming out May 26th, and Speedy Ortez, Foil Deer, which is coming out April 21st. So I'm very excited for the Unknown Mortal Orchestra with the Unknown Mortal Orchestra album because they released the first single for it, which is the album title track, and damn, it's fucking great. It's jamming. Like, someone described it as being like if Prince with lo-fi, and I was like, oh shit.
Wow.
Have you guys listened to it?
No, I haven't.
It's so fucking good.
Everything that's happened this week have been bands that I don't really know about.
Me too.
Maybe I
Yeah,
should follow
but the song is really good. It's kind of like if you have you listened to any of their their earlier stuff?
Nope.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm the only one.
Yeah.
Fucking, we should have had goddamn Luchacruz in here. We could have talked about No More Orchestra. He could have given me some exclusives.
He never added me on Skype.
Oh shit.
Good.
I was so
Could
sad.
have given us some Jaguar exclusives. This album it's probably gonna leak like 2 months early, like Viet Cong did. So I think
like
Viet Cong
5 months early, or no, not 5, like 4.
Wait, did Viet Cong leak 5 months early? It kind of like
4
that.
months early, like Panda.
It did?
Panda Bear
No,
released,
Panda
leaked
Bear
really
was
early.
out for like
Yeah, Panda Bear got leaked like 3 months early. Okay, so yeah, so that's about it that's all I can really talk about because none of us listen to the other artists. Just getting you guys the news, you know. I guess the next news event, Win Butler of Arcade Fire has been selected to ball in the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game on February 13th.
Did he do that last year, or did he do something else with that?
No,
I think he did last year.
He does a lot of
like,
basketball.
He did like
things.
it was a self-organized like charity game, but this one's
he had like Justin Vernon there, I think,
yeah.
to play.
Yeah, he just started crying halfway through the game because they were losing.
And then he built a wood cabin in the middle of the basketball court to hear his songs and cry into.
Are you guys fucking serious right now with these jokes?
Wait, do you guys not like Bon Iver?
No, I love him. He's great.
I'm just.
I don't even know. Like that was.
He's just an easy target to make fun of.
Yeah,
It's a sad music style. I'm not.
Isn't that's what the self-titled's all about, though? Is like breaking free of that stereotype. Anyways, continue.
The self-titled's better.
Self-titled is better.
Self-titled's better, I'd say.
Oh, okay. Wow.
We all agree, it's better.
Wow.
The self-title's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I think
like Holocene is.
There's this album called My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
God fucking damn it, Jeremiah, shut the fuck up with the goddamn My Beautiful Dark Twisted
That's
Fantasy.
not me, that was Nick.
Oh, was that Nick? Oh, I'm sorry.
He was
I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's by this guy named Kanye West. He raps sometimes.
Wait, say that again. Was it Kenny West?
Yeah, Kenny West. He does these raps. He does these raps with John Z.
What is it, the gay fish?
No. That's Kanye West. This is Kenny West. And he's just like a really good rapper. I really like him, man. You should check it out. But I mean, I don't even know what we were talking about earlier, but. Okay.
Yeah, congratulations to Win Butler. Hopefully he doesn't suck.
Yeah, he's good. There's these videos of him.
I think yeah.
He's really tall.
3 shots. Yeah, he's tall.
Oh.
Do you guys remember that video of like Drake where he was at like Kentucky State or some shit like that?
University of Kentucky.
Wait, I think so.
Yeah, you could.
It was like he was like at one of their practices or like at the game they were, and like he tried making like a 3-point shot and he fucking failed.
Yeah.
That Vine is hilarious.
I think Pitchfork posted like an article like Rip Drake's career or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
Super funny.
So yeah, that's about it. I don't know anything about basketball. I was watching some of it today because I went out to eat with my mom because we were at work and we went to lunch somewhere. I think like my sister's college was playing like Oklahoma State or whatever.
I mean, I don't know about basketball, but
what happens?
There's this great album.
They put a ball in
Let me tell you about this album, guys.
Is it like the game where like people were complaining about like deflated balls and whatnot?
Yeah, that one.
But did you guys? Sorry, I'm being a Porky Pig right now. Did any of you guys watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn! I'm still pissed off. I was neutral the entire game, but why did you not pass it to Lynch? That's like you pass it to Lynch, you win the game.
There's plenty of valid explanations as to why they made the right choice. Just like you're just kind of circle jerking about sports right now.
I know I am. I don't even watch NFL. I was like, what the fuck did they do? Why did they do that?
Okay, that's exactly what like everybody said right after it. But then after everyone started, after everyone stopped getting upset about it, they realized that there was an actual reason as to why they didn't run the ball, and you could look and see why. Yeah, okay, yeah, they lost the game because of that. But
I think Nick is legitimately getting pissed at me. Like I think he's just like done with my shit after last week.
No.
Nick, are you doing okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Whenever I get upset about sports, I just sit back and listen to this album called My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That's my man.
Okay, god damn it.
I agree with you. That's what I do too. like when the Nationals got eliminated from the playoffs versus the Giants of all teams, it was so disappointing. I was so sad. My life was like over. I was like, why is
the
life?
Nationals? Yeah, I guess you could say trouble found them.
You did it. You did it. Anyway,
I'm done.
I'm
done.
Was that a very long and poorly executed setup?
Alligators playing baseball.
It really wasn't. Because the Nationals are the Washington baseball team.
You know, I thought they were going to win when that one guy hit the ball and it went so high. It was almost as high as Violet. But
okay. God damn it.
There was actually a fight, so you could say that they were boxers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a fight. Okay,
they were like alligators playing baseball. Yeah, that's what it was like.
Sad songs for dirty lovers.
They were like, listen to me, making puns about national album titles.
I was like, I left.
How clever I am.
Did you not hear my door slam?
I heard it.
I didn't.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Yeah,
it was a reference to my main man, the Game Grumps.
It was some good situational.
Why do you?
Grumps. Okay, what? Okay, just like.
Okay, we need to like stay on topic. Okay, let's go on to the next news before you guys get pissed off at me again.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay. Okay, so Modest Mouse released a new song from their upcoming album called The Best Room, and I think their album got delayed. I think it got like pushed back a couple of days.
Oh yeah,
2 weeks.
So
2 weeks.
to like March 17th now, I believe. Yeah. Okay, but just okay. Did anyone listen to the new song?
I haven't.
Yeah,
I was going to, but I didn't.
I have. I mean, I think it's kind of weird in my perspective because I've never listened to Modest Mouse that much anymore. So like I haven't listened to that much from them. So, hold on, who said they also listened to it? AJ, was that you?
I did, yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I know some people didn't like Coyotes. I think everybody pretty much liked Lampshades on Fire, but I've liked both of the songs they put out so far, and this one's the weakest, for sure. Just over.
I listened to it today just to prepare for the podcast, and I was, like, just doing stuff, and I was like, it was in the background, I just did not give a shit. Like, I was just
I've already pretty much forgotten how the whole song sounds, so.
Alright, well,
I'm so excited for the album. We're gonna see what happens.
I'll tell you how it starts. It's like this. It's like, you might think you've peaked the scene, but you haven't. The real
No, I like how they put out the track list, and there's a song called God is an Indian and You're an Asshole.
And like shit in your cut or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be banger of the year.
That actually gives me a little bit of hope, because these sound like mad album titles. Which Mad Modest Mouse is the best Modest Mouse, basically.
Yay.
And if you disagree, you're a plebe. You're a mile. Do you have anything you want to say about that?
I mean...
You mean what?
I have good expectations. It's taken them a long time. I don't think this is going to be bad. A lot of people are really afraid. It's obviously not going to be any of their early stuff, because he's much old. Because Isaac Brock and... I guess Eric Cuty's gone. But Jeremiah Green, he and them, they're like... they're older now. They're above this. They can't really make the angsty greatness that was Lonesome Crowded West again. So
yeah,
I think
I heard that when Modest Mouse performs live, they have to have an ambulance on scene so that if they perform any of the
collapse because they're so old.
Yeah, they're just like old.
Essentially, I think it's gonna be good. Production's gonna be really high. Like production value is gonna be really high, but it should be good. Sorry, I wasn't really like paying attention when I said anything like that because I was playing Hearthstone, and AJ just killed all my whelps.
Oh shit!
So
he got fucked.
I was really upset. So that's why that was really incoherent.
Alright, so next news event. I think Jeremiah, you told me you were very excited about this.
Oh yeah.
Haim, again, your girls Haim are gonna be touring with our girl, T Swizzle, Taylor Swift, our girl, 1989, album of the year, 2014. Am I right?
And
best album of all
completely
time.
unironically the best too.
I think. Well, I wouldn't go that. I mean, I like it unironically, but it's a good album.
No,
I put it in like my top 20.
It's obviously not the best album of the year, but it's a great album, and I loved it.
It's a very good pop album, I'd say.
Oh yeah,
some good synth pop jams.
I loved it. So my brother and I are going to see her in July.
You and your brother
at Nats Park.
That's fun.
Like in the crowd, like near the stage. It makes
That's
like
cute.
a T. The stage makes a T because here's like the main part. You know the part where all the musicians are. Then it like extends out, and there's like a little line. So Nate and I, or my brother's name is Nate, we're at like one edge of that T, and it's gonna be sick. We're gonna vibe out to T Swift, and it's gonna be awesome. So I'm excited.
It's cute.
Thank you.
You and your brother.
So I get to see Haim too, and I think Vance Joy, which is like Vance Joy made Riptide, which is my jam, but he's not actually that good. So we'll see.
It's not actually that good.
So yeah,
Riptide.
This is good for him. It's good exposure. I mean, you're touring with like the #1 artist right now, like just the biggest artist right now, which that's always good press.
It's a weird crossover though.
Not really. I wouldn't say it's. I mean, it's a decent. I mean, again, with like, hey, they have like a Tumblr audience, and so does Taylor Swift, kind of.
I mean, I know they're like best friends.
Really?
T Swift, yeah, dude. Have you ever been
they're
on
like
their
besties.
Instagrams? All they do.
No.
Oh yeah, I think they're good friends.
Let me do some Instagramming.
T Swift has the best Instagram because she posts pictures of her
Let
kids.
me fire up my Instagram here.
I need to rev it up real quick. Okay, where's Haim in here? I don't see anything. I see his
On Instagram straight flexing, am I right,
all I see is pictures of Taylor Swift. Oh, here's one. Here's one of Taylor Swift and her best buds wearing a bunch of shirts that say Bill Murray on them.
Ooh, that's kind of racy.
Bill Murray. Who do they think?
Oh, wait, no, wait, Bill Murray?
What did you think I said?
Bill Cosby.
No, I said Bill Murray.
Oop.
I'm glad we cleared that up. Yeah. Yep. Maddie. Alright, Maddie's not here.
So,
Yeah, sorry about that. My mom needed help doing stuff.
Alright, we're gonna continue the podcast without him, guys. Alright, here we go.
I'm here.
Next topic to discuss is the new Sasquatch Festival. I know.
The new Sasquatch? They found one?
Yeah, the new Sasquatch Festival.
I want to fucking kill you right now. I think this podcast was to like collectively kill all of you.
Do you guys hear that?
Shut up, AJ. God damn it.
I didn't say a goddamn thing.
I'm sorry. I had to be. I'm sorry that I'm my mom's personal IT department. Okay.
Hello.
I didn't say anything.
You better.
I hate all of you. You know that.
Hi, guys. Wait, what?
Dare to be better.
All right, so we lost our leader, Matty. We're gonna have to.
Don't do this to me.
Like, I just want some ice cream. Can you guys entertain them long enough for me to go get ice cream?
Yes, we can entertain them long enough so you can get ice cream.
I don't believe you.
We
I don't know if you can.
All right, we're gonna do it.
Okay, Sasquatch.
Here, actually, I'll tell a story about what happened to me yesterday.
Oh
while
my God.
I was going to get ice cream.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so I'm on my high school swim team, right?
Yeah.
And so last Sunday, so 6 days ago from now, it's coming. Our season is coming down to an end.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the thing is, like, we do this thing where we bleach our hair, like, for the last couple meets. So on Sunday we bleach our hair, so it's like really blonde. I don't know if any teams like at your schools do this, but
I think whenever I was a kid, we used to shave our heads before we like the big meet.
Yeah,
I
swam
very much in high school, actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I saw some kids with bleached hair at Chipotle today.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Anyways, I'll continue on with the story. Yesterday we bleached our hair orange. So the reason we bleached it blonde was like the other high school in our district had a meet that we were going to. It was like a dual meet, just us and them. So that was the main reason we bleached our hair. And then this tomorrow is like the some like big meet. I don't know what it's like about, but we got our hair dyed.
What
orange.
the fuck are you eating?
My hair's orange right now. And
I
so yesterday, at the place that we were getting our hair dyed orange, they had some pasta too, just to eat, you know. And there was also a basketball game later that night, so last night, about the like between the two schools that are in our district, like the rival schools.
Yeah.
So we decided that it would be funny if we showed up at the basketball game with nothing but Speedos on. It's like the swimsuits that we typically wear like to races.
Yeah.
So we did that, and when we show up at the gym, and it's like
filled to the brim with people, like 110 degrees in there, not even a joke. And we're walking like to the student section, and there's like a guy on a stretcher getting like walked out of the gym. So we're like,
oh god,
what the?
That's horrible.
And then we get kicked out by the principal of our high school.
Oh,
we have to go change. So
Pick me.
I wish it could have happened because it was pretty funny because my hair was orange and I was
I
wearing.
mean, again, you said it was like 110 degrees, so it seems like you were like the perfect
hot.
wear.
It was super hot. Yeah, it was like really, really hot in there. I just left right after that though. I decided it wasn't worth it because they were probably going to lose. And
yeah, that's true.
I have a fun story.
All right, you go.
Jeremiah went to get ice cream, and he was pulling off the comeback of the century in our Hearthstone game. Left on his turn, was AFK, and I just fucked him over. He could have easily beat me. I had 3 health left.
Jeremiah, you idiot! Why would
he
you? He
threw the game away.
Hear that, Jeremiah? You fucking idiot!
No,
you threw away the game.
I'm not going to tell him until he listens to the podcast, and then he'll be like, "Wait, fuck! I did just walk away." Ah.
Wait, wasn't it Zach though? I thought I heard him.
Did you?
Yeah, this ice cream is dank.
Always here.
See?
Well, I just sat down.
Okay, did you hear what AJ said?
No, he didn't say anything.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
okay, AJ said nothing. Okay, we were talking about the goddamn Sasquatch Festival. Did you guys?
Obviously, Sasquatch Festival.
I
don't know where this festival is at. It probably says it on the poster.
It says the Gorge.
The Gorge. I don't know where that is.
Somewhere in the west.
On the west
I'll look it up.
Yeah, gotta be the west coast.
Of course, it's on the west coast.
No, because I remember last year that the lineup was pretty good too.
All right. Well, the lineup this year.
It's all right.
You want me to go all the way down the list and say every band? That sound okay?
Start at the bottom.
Kendrick. There you go.
All right. We'll start out with More. Yogi.
My favorite band.
Halliwell,
Oh, it's in like Washington.
Montgomery. Oh, it's in Washington State.
Yeah. It's just some. God damn it! I just fucking exited out the tab.
Oh, you idiot, dude. Can you do Control-Shift-T on the Mac?
I think it's Control-Shift-T.
If you close a tab, it reopens it. I don't know if
again, I missed it. Oh, okay. It's in Quincy, Washington, I think.
Oh man, I've been there.
Shit, yo, this is a really solid lineup.
Yeah, this is actually really good. Kendrick's. I've heard mixed things about Kendrick live.
I don't think I'm ever going to see Kendrick live unless he like really.
He's not good live.
Yeah, he doesn't look good live at all. Like he's always like out of breath and taking like huge breaks.
He was pretty good at the Grammys.
Yeah, it was that's just one song.
That performance was
one song.
You can do fine on one song.
But yeah, I mean, having one song, like having.
But can you headline a fucking festival?
There's a big difference, between like a festival show and one song.
Well, looking through this right now, I see Will Butler, Always, Sylvan Esso, Sharon Van Etten, Perfume Genius, Courtney Bartnett. I saw Jenny Lewis, Milky Chance. It was a lot of great acts. FJM, Father John Misty, Hello. That's worth flying out there for. It is actually a really solid lineup. It's gonna depend a lot on the day breakup, but
these albums. I mean bands. Like
I probably. I mean, if I lived near Washington, I'd definitely go to this festival.
I'd see
James Blake.
James Blake, my main crush right there.
Tame Impala.
No, I don't really like Tame Impala. Like I don't know.
Really?
I've never listened to them. I think I tried listening to them.
Lonerism is really. If you haven't listened to Lonerism,
I'd see Run the Jewel. I'd see X-Hex.
They're actually doing a free show. Pretty soon in DC.
I would see the entire first 5.5 rows.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, yeah, I would see them, but it's like I wouldn't see them though. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna fly out to it.
Not at all. Actually.
I would, but I'm not gonna do it.
Not worth flying out there.
Yeah, obviously.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fly out to Washington.
I'm waiting for Firefly. Firefly should be coming out pretty soon. So.
Yeah, they haven't. They still haven't released the Pitchfork Festival lineup.
Nope.
Wait, which one did we decide we're gonna go to?
Pitchfork.
Yeah, Pitchfork is the one I think we all agree that.
What about Firefly? Aren't we? We're all pretty close to Firefly, right?
Where's Firefly? It's
in like.
I really do want to go. I really do want to go to Pitchfork.
Some state that like is really small. Like you don't think it exists, but like it actually does exist.
But it doesn't have any.
There's only 50, so it shouldn't be fucking hard to figure it out.
Well, yeah, like you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like South Dakota.
South Dakota like the most relevant Dakota though?
No, I always forget which one has Mount.
Yeah, I think South Dakota is more relevant than North Dakota.
Which one has Mount Rushmore? South Dakota or North Dakota?
South Dakota.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so that's the one thing that South Dakota has going for it.
Well, it also has like the Red Rocks or whatever. No, the Black Hills. Sorry.
I don't even know. It's probably not worth going.
No, North Dakota's pretty much Canada.
Yeah, North Dakota. The best thing about North Dakota is that the movie Fargo came out of North Dakota, basically.
That's
so
true.
I mean, like, that's the only thing that
I need to watch. I need to watch Fargo, and I need to watch the miniseries that was on FX.
Fargo, like when I watched that movie, it went by so fast. It's not a long movie, but like when I watched it, I was like, "Oh, it's over now." That was pretty good. No thanks.
Yo, I actually had an entire bag of chips and guac last night.
Okay, dude.
Okay, so let's go to the next topic. Cal Chuchesta, he released a new song.
Oh, that
entitled,
song is banging.
Oh my God, this is on
Dinner.
here. Get out.
How you keep it kosher but go ham though? Woo!
But I'm sorry for the wait, though.
Somebody
Hold
summed it up the best.
Hold on. I forgot about
No,
this.
What did you forget about?
One of his more recent singles, Throwing Up on a Tuesday.
I was throwing up
I was living
on
that.
a Tuesday.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so relatable to me. And I was so moved by the fact that I was also throwing up on a Tuesday. And so that was what kept me alive on Tuesday when I was throwing up.
That song, really.
Although I hadn't been eating too much food, but it was like, you know how it is. It was
Somebody
I really
summed up
don't
my
know how
feelings
it
about
is.
this
Honestly, I
song
don't know.
on Hip Hop Heads in one comment, and they said that Anthony's like one step away from making really dope shit.
He's already making dope. I thought all the Cal shit, like the songs he's released in the past like couple months have actually been like really funny.
Why are you talking about Anthony? That's Cal Chuchesta. They're different people.
I said Cal. I said Cal's been releasing some really hot stuff. It's like
Anthony.
My bad.
Idiot.
I thought I Was Throwing Up was really funny. I thought Coco was really funny. I think this song is also really funny.
They're all great. 10 out of 10. Best new music.
Yep. That's new meme. Actually, that's the correct term. That's new meme.
No.
Okay. Anyways.
Not
Okay.
Scripts. Okay. Like.
God. Okay. There we go. There goes your Death Grips mission. Okay. Anyways, so we didn't discuss this whenever these got like announced, but with the Grammys, they're tomorrow, which is on a Sunday, and we're recording this on a Saturday.
Wait, they're tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shoot!
So I guess we can.
Shoot.
So I'm gonna read off.
Alright, so here's what's gonna happen at the Grammys. Iggy's gonna
What
win.
do you have?
Okay, let me read off the nominees first, and then we can discuss the goddamn Grammys. Okay, let me read off the goddamn nominees.
Alright, you know what? Fine.
Okay.
You might want to wait a sec. Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay, Saint Vincent, Jack White, generic Riddle, aka Lazaretto, Cage the Elephant, Melophobia. Is it Melophobia? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's actually My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay, Alt J, this is all yours, aka Triangle, this is all yours, and
Actually,
Arcade Fire Reflector.
AKA dankest album.
Yep. No. Okay, so who do you guys think? Who do you guys want to win?
Alright,
first and foremost?
so I'm gonna start because actually, like, for some reason I care about the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't. But
I
was actually really surprised to see Reflector not get nominated for Album of the Year. I actually thought it would because they won last time. And I was like, there has to be at least one alternative or rock album.
Yeah, the Album of the Year stuff this year has just been
It went
awful.
to Beck. The nomination went to Beck, which I thought was a little bit odd because I actually hadn't heard, like, I hadn't really seen him on, he wasn't really on very many lists at the end of the year. So I was like, okay. But I think Reflector, it's definitely, it and St. Vincent's self-titled, they're both super strong. I think Reflector narrowly wins for me. Like, I really, really like that album. Like, it's
the
so
album that will
expensive.
win this is
Can you not fucking eat chips while we're doing the goddamn podcast, AJ?
I just finished.
God
Okay,
damn it.
good.
Jack
Anyways,
White's gonna win
as I
this
was saying,
without a doubt.
Hey,
Guys,
hold
hello.
on.
No.
But I think I want Reflector to win. I actually think it does. Out of all of them, I think it has the best chance. Even though the Grammys really, really like Jack White a lot, there's just like, it's the Suburbs won Album of the Year. Funeral didn't win Best Alternative Album. Actually, no, the Arcade Fire's never even won Best Alternative Album. So I think this is the year for that to happen.
I really want St. Vincent to win
I
because I think if anyone deserves the award, it's gotta be St. Vincent.
I think Arcade Fire is more likely because we know that the Academy actually knows.
No, Jack White is way more likely than Arcade Fire. I know Arcade Fire, they won Album of the Year, but like Jack White, just he appeals to like the the common denominator of like the Grammys committee.
He's like
well,
the
no,
Oscar
he's
bait.
harder though. He's way too hard for them.
Wait, Jack White?
Mhm.
No, God no. You said he won like a bunch. He's won like 8 Grammys.
Yeah, it's with the White Stripes because they were
Still, Jack White he was a member of the White Stripes. I think he wasn't. He's not that heavy.
They do like him. But I actually do think Arcade Fire is going to win. I want Arcade Fire to win.
I want St. Vincent to win
I want St. Vincent to win because she'd be hilarious if she won. Although they don't actually televise it, so never mind. Scratch that. But
that's true.
Either Arcade Fire or St. Vincent. I think one of those two is going to win.
I show so much disrespect. Like, why would you not? Again, they don't. Okay, for some reason they don't show the hip hop awards, even though not even arguably. This is not arguable. This is just straight up facts that hip hop is the most popular genre right now. That's straight up facts.
Actually, country's the most.
No.
The country's the best selling genre in America.
It is? Well, yeah. Best selling is different from most popular. Because best selling, because most people who listen to country don't know about album leaks and whatnot.
I would argue that pop music is the most popular music also, but.
I think I said hip hop, some of it qualifies as pop music right now, because I think I saw like a post on Hip Hop Heads. It was like considering like YouTube views, Spotify, all that stuff, like hip hop was the most popular.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well now, never mind then.
Yeah, I think there was a study that showed that hip hop was, at least in 2014, was the most popular.
The Academy, though. The Academy's not about the best.
You mean the Grammys committee?
I call them the Academy. Screw them.
Whatever. Yeah.
Anyways, I hate both. Right?
Yeah, they're both.
I hate both the Oscars and the Grammys, but I still love them because I need gratification. Anyways,
because you're empty on the
Grammys are the most notoriously
they're bad.
Bad.
Like, at least like the Oscars, at least like good movies get nominated.
All right, let's go back to 2012. I think 2012 is the perfect showcase of why the Grammys have a problem. They actually,
no, I'd say 2013. Wait, was it? Let's see. What year did Macklemore win?
Well, no, that was last year. I'm going to talk in 2012, which was when this happened in 2013. But these are the 2012 Grammys.
Okay.
This was for Album of the Year. This was actually pretty good Album of the Year nominations. I was actually pretty pleased with this. It was Channel Orange.
Fucking Mumford and Sons won. What the fuck?
Hey, you spoiled it. I was gonna.
Who cares? It's been like 2 years.
Also, Jack White, Freaking Fun was on there, and then Mumford and Sons. And when you have the choice between an album that says the N-word like twice, and that's made by a black person who wears a bandana and is gay, or versus British people who make folk music, which can appeal to the masses, and they had a hit. You're gonna give it to even though it has like a 60 on Metacritic, and Channel Orange is one of the most acclaimed albums in recent memory. It's one of the big 3 from this year, which includes My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and then Good Kid, Mad City, and then Channel Orange, and those 3 each got snubbed at the Grammys. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's I don't know, it's just disappointing.
And then 2013 was pretty,
Good Kid, Mad City was just that's another reason why the Grammys have a problem. They don't want to give best album to a hip hop album, with the exception of Outkast and
Lauryn Hill are the only ones to get it.
And those two
Let's just be real. Let's put it out on the table. They hate black people.
Yeah, they're racist easily.
I know you're making a joke because you want to because we're kind of blowing it up a little bit.
No, they're fucking racist. Look at the can I talk about
Academy voters? There's it's 10% African American, something ridiculously low. Maybe that's too high. I think I might have highballed it, but it is not very favorable.
That's definitely.
And then we all know Iggy's about to win Best Rap Album.
I do want to talk about that real quick, because I saw
J. Cole's gonna crack a smile as Iggy wins the Grammy.
Wait, Matty, is your favorite My Crazy Life nominated?
Oh yeah, no, it's not nominated. It got snubbed, which I'm actually really surprised by. I didn't like the album, but it should have been at least nominated.
My Crazy Life got snubbed. Wow.
You'd rather nominate fucking Black Hollywood by Wiz Khalifa and not My Crazy Life, which was actually got decent critical acclaim and was hyped up. Even though I hated the fucking album, at least it should have been nominated, because at least it felt okay, this album deserves to be nominated. At least.
I'm not done with my gripe about the Academy giving Album of the Year to the wrong artists. So I'm not even. This even goes beyond hip hop too.
It goes beyond hip hop.
Look back. What was it? 2009. What was it was freaking Robert Plant and Alison Krauss raising.
Oh yeah, they won over
Evil Avita and then In Rainbows, right? So.
Oh no, this is different.
But this was like, and then so those two were crazy good albums. Viva La Vida easily could have won because I mean it's a great album. Let's just put it out there. Coldplay, actually, that's a very very good album. I love Coldplay a lot, but that album is fantastic. Hey, I know what you're thinking, but
okay, keep going. Just let's
Coldplay
hear
was
my
my
talk,
first
please.
alternative love. Okay, so like I hold them in a very special place. Anyways, that album is great, and then you have In Rainbows, which is even better, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to Allison, like, what? Just random duet album. This completely forgettable. Completely forgettable duet album. And it's like, yeah, exactly. Allison Plant and Robert Cross. Robert Plant and Allison Cross, who are like, they're big names, but it's just like this random duet album, which isn't really special at all. And it's just like, the old people at the Grammys are like, oh, it's old people we recognize. And so they gave it to them. Like Steely Dan, they made like a reunion album, which was supposed to be pretty bad. It beat Kid A and the Marshall Mathers LP. Like, hello? Like, what? Not acceptable.
Okay, and I want to talk about because I saw a KTT topic, which is not the greatest source, but talking about how like the Grammys are racist. They basically confirmed it.
Wasn't even nominated for Album of the Year. Alright, I'm done.
What did I get nominated?
MBTDF.
Oh yeah.
BTDF.
Did they even get nominated?
Nope, not for Album of the Year.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Okay, anyways, the Grammys are racist. Okay, so we know it was last year, Macklemore won the best rap album, even though Good Kid, Mad City, which should have won, and we all know it should have won, even if you didn't like the album, it should have won.
It's one of the most acclaimed albums in recent memory.
It was super acclaimed, It was extremely ambitious for a debut solo album, debut major label album. It was extremely ambitious, and it's like, what the fuck, you see all this work you put into it, and it didn't, again, they got nominated. And it also got nominated for Album of the Year along with Macklemore's album.
Thank God Random Access Memories won.
Oh yeah, Thank God.
I never thought that would come out of my mouth, but yeah.
I wasn't.
And I think the album. Thank God I did win, because if Macklemore won Album of the Year, I would have been fucking pissed.
There were so many things wrong with Album of the Year nominations last year. 2013 was one of the best years for music, and the Grammys just didn't reflect that in the slightest. Like,
I thought actually speaking of,
I realized that Vampire Weekend not getting nominated for Album of the Year at the time, I didn't really think much of it. It was like, they don't really know who Vampire Weekend is. They don't really, that's not a big deal. Like, they're an indie band. I don't really expect indie bands to get nominated. But like recently, like over the summer, I was like, wait, there is no excuse for that album not to get nominated for Album of the Year. So I'm like, Sarah Bailey, she made that one hit wonder. She was like Love Song, and then she didn't make anything else again. And suddenly she has like an Album of the Year nomination, and it's got
it's extremely random. It's so random.
Their Album of the Year nods this year are so bad. They're all pop except for Beyonce, who better win.
Well, Beyonce's pop music.
I know, music. But I'm saying 4 or 5.
Beck is like the only one who's not pop music, I'd say.
Sam Smith's he's not that good. He has a great voice, but like...
Okay, let me, I keep trying to go on a fucking rant about how, like, racist the Grammys are, and you guys are, like, interrupting me.
Well, I mean, we already know they're racist.
I know, but, like, let me tell you why, because so, last year, Macklemore wins. Okay, this year, Iggy Azalea is nominated for Best Rap Album, and there's a good chance she'll win.
She's also Best New Artist, too.
Did Sam Smith, did he get nominated? Okay. Are they doing the Urban Contemporary Awards again? By the way, the Urban Contemporary Awards, that's fucking racist. It might as well just be best album a black person made.
That's when they gave Frank Ocean his chance to talk at the Grammys.
It's like, but we gotta give him something.
Ridiculous.
But yeah, then you see again, did Sam Smith get nominated for best album of the year?
Yes.
Sam Smith is he's awful. He's bad.
But he's like, he has a great voice. And
he has a great voice, and he does really good with, like, Disclosure. I thought that, like, the Disclosure track he did with them.
That album's not that good.
I like Settle. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was okay.
No, I'm saying,
or his album.
The album.
I didn't listen to his album, but, like, just, he's got a great voice, but it's too good. Like, it seems too generically good. Like, he just doesn't really have, like, good, he needs to have good instrumentals, basically. And, like, he kind of oversings a little bit. He's got a good voice, I'd say that, but, him getting nominated, it's like, okay, the Grammys are fucking racist. It's like, it's like a white man sings soul, there we go, gotta give for Album of the Year.
The Grammys really like British soul singers.
Yeah.
Like they've always there was no way that's not getting nominated. What I don't like is Ed Sheeran getting nominated.
I mean, okay.
That's just weird.
I mean, I think like he got nominated for like best new artist, even though his album came out like his first album came out like 2 years before he got like 2 years after he got nominated, or 2 years before he got nominated.
He better won with his second album, which actually I was crazy that he won. I'm very glad that he did.
Yeah,
but the Grammys so weird. Don't.
Yeah, so our final word on the Grammys is that they fucking suck and they're weird and they're random and they don't make any sense whatsoever. And we get pissed off every year and say we're never gonna watch the Grammys again, and then we watch them
because we love them.
We love to hate. Okay, so now that's about it for news this week. Now on to what we've been listening to this week, and I'll start off with some 3 albums I've listened to this week. Number 1 has been Death Grip's Ex-Military. I went back to it. It's been a while since I've listened to Ex-Military.
Who is that band?
Yeah.
What is a Death?
They're like this really weird indie band, you know. So it's like this guy, he like screams and whatnot, and his instrumentation's kind of like lo-fi-ish and kind of crazy. Yeah, they're a great indie band. They have great hits such as Guillotine.
Guillotine. That's my album. Maybe my song.
Okay, anyways, seriousness. I think it's a great mixtape. I love it. It's but like I think some songs are it's definitely a little rough around the edges in certain places. Like there's some songs that go on way too long, and there's some songs that just like don't work as much as like other songs on the album. Like I really don't like I Want It, I Need It. It goes on way too fucking long. Like that song should not be 6 minutes. Like I usually I've started skipping it whenever I listen to the album now, just because it's I Want It, I Need It.
Please.
It's like I want it, I need it, make me feel heated. It goes on way too long.
So does it make you stay noited?
What, this album or that song?
That song.
Well, I skip it every single time, so I guess no.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, it's a great mixtape. I mean, I definitely say, I would say it's one of my favorite mixtapes of all time. But there's definitely some songs that go on a little too long. It's definitely kind of, like in some places. Like I think Money Store is a lot better and a huge improvement on Ex-Military. But yeah, that's about it. If you know, it's a great mixtape, not for everyone, of course. Same with Death Grips in general, not for everyone. It's probably the most accessible release because it's definitely the most like normal, like rapping wise for MC Ride. Before he kind of went fucking crazy on the next couple of releases. So yeah. Okay, anyways, I've also listened to Father John Misty, Fear Fun.
Hail Misty. Woo!
I've been listening to...
You guys gotta tell me who this guy is.
Do you actually not know who he is, or do you just want us to explain?
Nope, you guys were circle jerking him like that, and I've never heard of him.
Okay, Jeremiah go, because I think he knows a lot more than I do.
Father John Misty, Josh Tillman, he's a guy who was like a musician. I don't know if did you read the article that was on the subreddit? About him that Pitchfork did. Pitchfork did an article on him. Anyway,
I need to still read it.
He was the drummer of the Fleet Foxes for a while, and then he decided to ditch that, like completely, like taking a huge risk and make his own thing, and start his own thing as Father John Misty. And he released his debut in 2012, and it is fire. I mean, by fire I mean it's like amazing. Good. It's like folky, country tinged indie rock, you know? It's super solid. He's an amazing songwriter. He's freaking hilarious. He loves mushrooms and stuff, and so it's pretty crazy. And so he has a new album, I Love You Honey Bear, coming out very, very soon. Like, what time is it? I mean, wait, what day is it? It comes out in 3 days. It comes out in 3 days. Right? And it's getting
be our main
really
topic
good
next
reviews. Week. And there was a leak, and I haven't listened to it. I don't want to listen to it because I'm getting it on vinyl, and I'm really excited for it. Mm-hmm. But it's a big deal. So that's who he is, and I love him. And he is hilarious. He did a little fake streaming service, which is the funniest thing. So that's why you see me like worshiping him, because there's a little picture of him with like his arms.
His hands are doing like the praying hands.
Absolutely hilarious. So. Right.
So yeah, but yeah, this album it's very good. I think I Love You Honey Bear a bit more. Yeah, I think it's actually a lot better.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I think it's good to know for you, Jeremiah. I think it's better. So, but I mean, I enjoyed listening to it. I listened to it just because I wanted to get like a little bit of context to like who Josh Tillman was. I need to listen to some Fleet Foxes next.
What's your favorite song?
My first song off of Fear Fun.
Fun, yeah.
Probably. God, what's the name? Hold on, let me look at.
I'm writing
let me
an
look at the
album.
album real quick.
It's amazing.
I really like Hollywood Forever Cemetery Sings.
Jesus Christ, girl.
Okay, so yeah, good album. Also this week, I listened today to Purity Ring Shrines, because if you guys didn't know, their album just recently leaked. Their new album, Another Eternity, just recently leaked. I enjoyed this. I don't know, like I'm kind of. Like, I'm sort of, like, a little on trap music. Not trap like Gucci Mane, like this kind of trap music. I'm a little, like, on it, but it's just sort of weird to me. Like, sort of like this, like, trap synth pop. I don't know. Fucking Nick, god damn it. Okay, if you guys do not know, in the chat, Nick just posted, were any of you directly affected by 9/11?
Really? I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Nick.
Never mind.
Okay, but yeah, the sound, it's not too bad. I think I need to give it a little more listens because I kind of have to get used to the style a little bit because it's sort of like a little weird to me, but I don't know. Yeah, this is a good album. I guess I have to listen to it a bit more. I have to listen to their new album. Yeah. So Nick, what about you? What have you been listening to this week?
Okay. First album I listened to a lot was Plastic Beach by Gorillaz. And for some reason, like, when I listened to Gorillaz a lot back in the day, like, the main, like, album I listened to was was Demon Days. I didn't really mess with anything else. Like, I listened to Clint Eastwood a lot off the self-titled. And I don't know, I didn't listen to the other stuff before, but Plastic Beach is like a sick album. It has like so many great songs on it, and tons of awesome features too. Like one of the most feature-heavy albums by Gorillaz. Let me pull it up real quick because I know that Snoop Dogg is on the first track.
Snoop Dogg, Mos Def.
Yeah.
What was that one guy who was on Stylo?
That's Bobby Womack.
Yeah, Bobby Womack.
And also Lou Reed is on a song in here. And that's just sick that they can get so many awesome artists on this. Mm-hmm. They all work out really well. I think a few of my favorite tracks are probably Empire Ants, which is like this really like nice like light track at first, and then it goes into this like synth heavy kind of thing, and then there's the singer of the band Little Dragon, who's also on the song To Binge, and that part is just really nice. The song is really nice feeling, and also Super Fast Jellyfish, pretty banger.
This song is awesome.
Yeah, there's a full video accompaniment of the album on YouTube, which is like every music video spliced together with the song, like in the order of the album. Which is why I originally started listening to the album again. I just found it like a few days ago. I just started watching it over and over again. I was like, yes, good. The whole album has a video for each song, I think, if you guys didn't know that. And it, like, on YouTube, they're all put together, and it's just really nice and cool to watch. Okay, the next album I listened to was Aquemini?
I think it's Aquemini.
Aquemini, yeah,
I thought
by
it was
Outkast.
Aquamini, but okay.
Well, the title of the album. Do you guys know where the title comes from?
No, tell us.
Okay, one of the I don't know which one is which, but Andre 3000 and Big Boy, their astrological signs are Aquarius and Gemini, and that's just the two of those put together. So I don't know if there's a certain way to pronounce those by just
probably
saying like
then it's probably Aquemini.
Aquemini, yeah. But like I for some reason like everyone praises Outkast for a while, and I was like, man, I really need to get into these guys. So I have Stankonia and Aquemini, and I mean I think it's okay, but it's just like they have a lot of music, and their stuff is like really long. Their songs are like fairly long for hip hop.
I think that's the problem with like getting into artists who are like big in the mid '90s to early 2000s, because all their albums are so fucking long.
Yeah,
like, everything is over at least 70 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's my biggest problem with like trying to get into like older rap. Is like some of those albums are way too fucking long for my taste.
I don't know how long this one is, but Aquemini, when I listened to it, it kept my attention the entire time, and it really, really made me happy. This album is so good. Big Boy and Andre 3 Stacks have like this really special chemistry, and it's so smooth. It's, I mean, up there with like Run the Jewels probably. And I mean, they kind of, I don't know if I wouldn't say they invented it, but they definitely were one of the pioneering artists, and dual and two rappers on one album, both being featured like the entirety of the album. Like I mean, that influence is shown in a ton of stuff today with like any like simple duet track between two rappers, like any collaboration like that, or entire albums like Watch the Throne, or groups that are centered around it like Run the Jewels. It's a really interesting style that, I mean, I don't know a lot about like the history of hip hop and stuff like that, and I don't know like if there were a ton of groups that were doing this before them, and I'm just like saying really stupid stuff right now, but they definitely do that very well, and they have a really, I mean, there's a bunch of really awesome stuff on this entire album, like Spody Odie Dopalicious, that song.
Spotty Oddy. I think it's Spotty Oddy Dopalicious.
I mean, I don't know. There's a certain, Big Boy says the song name in the song, but I can't particularly remember how he. No, he says Spody Odie Dopalicious in the song.
It is?
Yeah,
okay.
Big Boy says it like that.
My bad.
But that song is like a really cool, like interesting exploration of the Atlanta nightlife that the two guys experienced, and it has this super catchy horn part, and catchy hook too. You know, like damn James. That song's awesome. Also, the song Chonky Fire has a sample from when they won the best new artist or something award at like an award show. It wasn't the Grammys. It was like some show in New York City, and they started getting booed because they were from like the South.
Oh, the Source Awards.
Yeah, the Source Awards, and I think they were getting booed because the crowd was definitely like reeling for an East Coast person to win because it was in New York City, but like, you know, like they're like the South's got something to say. I think that's what Andre says, and they sample that speech in the song, and I think that's really cool. This entire album is really good. I mean, out of everything I've listened to from Outkast, which is 2 albums, it's probably my favorite. And I definitely recommend it if you're into any kind of hip hop, because you'll definitely like it. And then the last album I listened to was Deloused in the Comatorium by the Mars Volta. Mars Volta, progressive rock band from Texas. They were active from the late 90s, like 1999 maybe was their first release, or like the early 2000s, all the way until like 2012. A bunch of really talented musicians take part in this act, such as Omar Rodriguez Lopez, who has been in a ton of other bands. You might have heard of the other bands that he's been in. Let me look it up real quick. He's in like he did an album, a collaboration album with Zach Hill, and the guitarist from Hella. I don't remember who it is.
I think it's Spencer Syme.
The guitarist in Hella, isn't it John something?
No, his name's Spencer Syme.
Bro.
Okay, keep going.
Well, like, anyways, yeah, it's like, I mean, this album is, like, really full of energy and has a lot of awesome, like, parts on it. Like, you know, the first track is just, like, this super, like loud, and not, like, loud, but really, like, it comes out of nowhere, kind of, because there's an intro track, which is, like, 1.5 minutes long, I think, like, and then it goes into the first track, the first full-length track, and it's just, like, out of nowhere, just, like, bam, like, a bunch of noise, and it's, like, really good. And then some other tracks I liked on this album are, like, Scissortriz, ESP, I don't know how to say that, but also, the third track, Roulette Dares, is, like, has a really, it's long, but they do long songs on this album really well. The longest track is 12.5 minutes long, but it still holds your attention the entire time, which is really important. I just think this album's really good, and I was talking about this earlier in the Skype group chat, but the Mars Volta was kind of like critically acclaimed for their entire career by most critics. But the one critic that did not enjoy their music as much as others was Pitchfork.
Fucking Pitchfork.
Pitchfork, obviously. But Pitchfork constantly gives their albums like below 4 or something, like, or below 5.
Yeah, it was either below 4 or below 5. I think I saw one that was like 6.0.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird. I mean, Pitchfork definitely has a lot of artists.
Pitchfork just decides when they don't like a band. It's really disappointing.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I feel like if they give a band like a bad score for like their debut album, like everything after that is just not going to be that. Is not going to be very well received. I mean, there's definitely exceptions
that or
to that.
they'll like change the score later.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm trying to think of. I mean, sometimes the first
for National,
album,
they gave their first album like a 6.
Yeah,
and then Sad Songs for Dirty Lovers is an 8.7 Dusty Music. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if that's true for everything, but there's definitely cases where it's like the first album is like a hit or miss, and then like everything after that just gets bad scores. I mean, that's like. It's kind of like that for basically every artist, for any, I mean, like every record review thing. Like, there's definitely artists that they like more than others, but I mean, I think that the Mars Volta is pretty awesome. This is actually the only album I've listened to them so far, but they have a bunch of other albums that are supposedly pretty good that Pitchfork also doesn't like. But maybe I'll check them out. I mean, check them out if you like hard rock or anything like that. Alright, I'm done with talking about what I listen to. Whoever's next.
I'm next. I got Timba Tamba with the Hot Dreams. You heard it?
I have not heard it. Tell me about it.
No, I haven't heard it either.
It's the fucking tits is what it is. It's very good. It's extremely underrated from last year. Like, Pitchfork didn't even review it. And it's in my top 5. Yeah, it's. I
feel like that's how they like say this album is like the worst. Like,
I don't get it though. Like,
no, the thing is just like albums they might not like, either not know about or just like they just don't. They're not interested in. I don't know, because they didn't review Lemonade's Minus Tide.
I don't really know why.
That's also one of my albums of the year. So
this is easily BNM material. Like, it's very very dark and moody album, and some interesting vocals. You should absolutely give it a listen. Then, an album they did review, Sharon Van Etten's Are We There? Pretty good.
Oh, Sharon Van Etten.
I hadn't listened to it fully all the way through.
What is this? I haven't listened to it. Is it like indie pop or something?
It's like slower than that. It's kind of
songwriter, baroque pop kind of stuff. Or no, not baroque pop. Sorry, not baroque pop. I like chamber pop.
Did you listen to Angel Olsen?
No.
Oh, well, they're pretty similar.
Alright, maybe I'll check it out, because I feel like I kind of like that, but I've never really...
I like this album better than I liked Angel Olsen's album better, but like there were some songs on Angel Olsen's album that I liked a lot more than anything on this album, so it's kind of confusing, but they're both pretty good. And then I have the new Basement Tapes, Lost on the River, which is... It's not a band, really, but it's just kind of like the studio project. Bob Dylan just basically had a bunch of songs that he wrote and never recorded and, like, gave them to a bunch of people and was like, hey, like, make an album out of these. So, like, Marcus Mumford does a song, a guy from My Morning Jacket does a song, a guy from somebody, Elvis Costello does some songs on here, and it's pretty cool. They sound like Bob Dylan songs, so.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. That's all I got.
Yeah. Okay, so what about you, Jeremiah? We've been listening
what have I been listening to? Okay. This is a dual. This is really directed at AJ. I've been listening to Pom Pom by Ariel Pink, which is I bought that on vinyl. It looks great on vinyl. It actually does sound really good, but I just cannot wrap my mind around this album, and I don't know. Whenever I listen to it, I'm not sure if I adore it or if I like despise it, because there's some great songs. There's some jams like. What is it? Plastic Raincoats in the Pig Parade is awesome.
Yes.
The last, like, 4 songs are awesome. White Freckles, Four Shadows, Lipstick, and then Put Your Number in My Phone's great. But then you have songs like Nude Beach A Go-Go, and Goth Bomb, and then, like, Jello, and Sexual Athletics, and I'm just like, what is going on right now? and it just confuses me, and I'm just like, I don't know, and everybody seems to love it, so pitch me, why should I like this album, AJ?
If you don't like this album, you just hate fun. You don't know how to have a good time.
Because, like, people are saying it's like, Fantano said it's like his favorite pop album, and I'm like, I don't know, I mean, I can't really call this a pop album with, like, any real, I mean, it kinda is, but, like, I don't know, it's so weird.
It is, it's wacky.
Because it's not like I particularly dislike a song, I mean, but it's just like, I'm listening to it, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of easy listening, and he's like, goth bomb, goddamn bomb. And I'm like, okay, bud. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to it more. Our Love by Caribou, I've also been listening to that. It's one of my albums of 2014. That's just a jamming album. It's just so chill. I've actually been playing it at work. There's that one song, do you guys know this album?
Yeah.
Wait, who's it by? Wait, what's the
Caribou. Our Love by Caribou.
That's a sick album cover. That's actually a really cheap record. Does any of you guys own that on vinyl? It's like,
yeah, I have it.
It's always like really cheap whenever I look for it for some reason. I don't know. I don't even know how that works. Cool. It's like $15 whenever I look. Yeah.
It's really good. It sounds really great on vinyl too, but there's like, it's just so good. Like, Can't Do Without You is so good. That song bangs like no other song. There's that one song, Second Chance, which might be the sexiest song I've ever heard, where the girl sings. Like, that song is like, oh man, woo, woo, woo. I'm like shaking, I'm blowing air at myself with my hand right now, since you guys can't see it, but that's what's going on. That's why I'm making noises. But, like, I mean, it's just a great album. Just great electronic album. Great, like, electronica, indie-tronica kind of thing. And I've also been listening to a lot of Beach House. No real explanation needed there. I've been on a big dream pop kick. They're one of my favorite dream pop bands. It's Beach House. They make great music. I think I like Bloom the best, but I'm still like, I don't know. I'm still deciding. So, yep, that's what I've been listening to.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
So there is no main topic this week because there's not really any albums that like we could really discuss. Like no big releases, no big news. I think we're saving something, but we're saving it for when Fantano comes on the podcast for our main topic, which is why I keep saying, no, guys, wait, don't talk about this yet. We have to wait. So also a big announcement. We are finally on iTunes. Yay!
Woo!
Thank you to Ethan, who has been by the way, we said it on the late night podcast, but he's been killing it, like really helping us out, like get the podcast on iTunes and whatnot. Like he's been like really trying to get us on iTunes, and we finally are on iTunes now. So yay!
He's at a concert tonight, right? That's what he said.
He's at a Parquet Courts right now. He's at a Parquet Courts concert. Parquet Courts.
I think I
so that's why he's not here this week.
But I didn't end up buying tickets to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
So that's why he's not here this week, and we miss him this week. So,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. So,
well,
yeah, that's about it for the podcast this week.
Well, maybe we can talk about something random.
You want to talk about something random? Go for it, man.
Well, I don't know what to talk about, though. Oh, I can talk about, here's what we'll talk about. We'll do a weekly pickups.
Weekly pickups? Yeah, what have you picked up this
week?
I'll
let somebody else.
Jeremiah.
I can start. So,
I think you don't want to buy stuff this week.
I got a lot of stuff on vinyl this week, so I'm just gonna say that because I mean, there's some new stuff to me. Like I hadn't listened to Strange Mercy by St. Vincent before. I just got that.
Oh, I had that on vinyl also. It's great.
I just got it on vinyl. I'd never listened to Let England Shake by PJ Harvey. I saw it at my CD store or at the record store on a CD. It was like $6. I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy it. But on vinyl, right? I got Rubber Factory by the Black Keys, which is a great album. Love that album. Was that a snort?
That was me. Yeah, that was me.
It was pretty glorious.
Do you not like the Black Keys? Is that what you're
Do I not like the Black Keys? I don't care for them.
Okay. Anyways, it's pretty good. I got Mad Villainy on vinyl. All right.
Nice.
All right. I got two dream pop albums from this really indie guy called Roman Ruins off from like Gold Robot Records or something. They're really cool little colored vinyl. And I ordered them in the mail. I was like, why not? It was like $25. It was like a special Vitamin Please like discount. And the guy's sound is pretty cool. I mean, it's not like super, like, it's not like anything groundbreaking, but it's like solid indie pop, and I'm really enjoying it. What else did I get? Oh, right, the most important thing. Hold on, let me find it.
Is it my move for their Twisted Fantasy on vinyl?
No, I already had that on vinyl. But
Did you get another one?
that's 3 LPs. That song, that means great. Shango,
Holy shit.
Funk Theology. Shango, Funk Theology. I was at the record store.
What are you
saw
saying?
It,
What?
I was like, it was $4. It's like the cellophane was like half ripped off. It's from like what is this from? 1984. It's a 1984 funk album. The cover is the single most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
What is the cover?
It's hard to describe, but there's like, what's his name? What's his name? What's his Galactus? Galactus, Destroyer of Worlds. I think like Cyclops with like lasers coming out of his hands or something.
Oh God, Jesus.
Like there's a lot of like black people like with superpowers and stuff, and I'm just really confused. And I put it on, and it's some like, it's just wacko funk, and it's Shango message. There's like a note for note, like everything is the same. I think they just copy pasted like Sly Stone's "Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself." Like they like literally like just put it on the vinyl because they could. I don't know if maybe this is like a compilation album, but it is amazing and it is hilarious. So I got this, and I'm excited about it.
So I didn't pick up anything this week
Alright.
because I'm not buying money on vinyl or CDs right now because my record player sucks and I want to wait till I get a better one before I start buying again. So yeah,
I'm broke as fuck, so that's why.
And AJ, he seems to have a decent job where he can buy like $300 worth of vinyl in a month. Is that how much you spend on?
You keep fucking calling me Jeremiah. Yeah, literally every time.
My
No,
paycheck.
I was asking Jeremiah that. I was asking if he spent like $300 on vinyl.
That's what
You
it's
said
more like.
AJ.
Yes, but you
AJ?
called him AJ. Yes, you did.
Dude, I'm
That's
sorry.
like-
I'm a little tired today. I had to work this morning, so
Yeah.
I'm a little tired.
But yeah,
I didn't get to sleep in until like 12.
I spend a lot of money on vinyl. It's like what my paycheck just goes to. It's so much fun. It's so.
Your parents get like mad at you at all?
Well, the collection's starting to sprawl because I don't really have like a designated like box or anything. So it's starting to like get everywhere. So a little bit
Get
like
yourself a nice little shelf.
something about that. But
Because I have like a little basket that I used to keep like books in. I just moved my vinyl to.
I mean, my boss was like, "You can take a milk crate," but I just keep forgetting to take one.
Just take a milk crate. That actually works. That works really well.
So
Yeah, that's about it for the pod. Okay, so that's about it for the podcast this week. The song of the week is the new Unknown Mortal Orchestra song, "Multi Love," and so that's about it. And see you guys.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to sleep
Hi.
now. That sounds.
I got really tired like halfway through that.
I was really tired when you guys
If
signed
you did
me up
notice,
for
I
this.
shut
I'm still
the
recording,
fuck up.
guys. By the way.
Oh,
I didn't
sorry.
put-
Yeah, that's
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
It's okay. They can
All right,
hear us.
see you guys.
Love checked into my heart and trashed it like a hotel room. Who is your God? Where is she? She wants to bury me in Austin or New Chicago. She don't want to be a man or a woman. She wants to be your love. Oh, she love. All of the others don't condone us, dragged her under. May your romance be made up. I'll be your vodka, dinner, spot and escape to Valhalla. She don't want to be your We were one, then become three. Mama, what have you done to me? I'm half crazy. Guilty love. It's not that this song's about her. Most songs are about her. Sun shines underneath us, fearing new kinds of mind control and just blaming each other. She don't want to be a man or a woman. She wants to be your love. Guilty love. Checked into my heart and trashed it like a hotel room. Who's your God? Where is she? She wants to bury me in Austin or New Chico. She don't want to be a man or a woman. She wants to be your love. Guilty love's got me on my knee. We were one, then become three. Mama, what have you done to me? I'm half crazy. Guilty love's got me on my knee. We were one, then become three. Mama, what have you done to me? I'm half crazy.